Hi Ramblers, sorry I haven't been around for the last like 2 weeks. I've got mid-years coming up and it's been pretty insane with all of teachers doing last minute tests when they realise they haven't done enough yet for the semester and all of the practice exams. But I'm gonna hopefully try and film a couple of videos this weekend so that I can upload them instead of kind of just disappearing if I don't have time to make videos. So hopefully I'm going to get a bit more organised with that. But the theme for this video, and theme for like a week ago, was if we could live in any movie world, what movie world would we live in? And I kind of thought about this for a little bit and realised that you could split most movies into one of two categories. There was kind of the movies that were set in the real world, so not a hell of a lot would change if you lived in them. And there were the movies where you would die, or had a very high chance of dying. So real world things were like romantic comedies, some sci-fi or fantasy stuff that didn't actually happen to have anything supernatural happening for the general populations, like Donnie Darko, which if you're not Donnie Darko, not a hell of a lot actually happens for you in that movie. But if you are, like, awesome movie, go watch it. But then there's also the ones where you die or have a very high chance of dying. These are like Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, they're set in another world, but there's a giant war happening, which seems to be kind of a central theme around a lot of sci-fi and fantasy. So I was left with this kind of question of, is there a movie world that isn't just the same as the world I'm in at the moment, that I could go to and not probably die? Which was tricky. I had to think about this for a little while, until I stumbled on an absolute gold mine. Kids movies. I was kind of left with this choice, this range of like all these Pixar movies and DreamWorks movies and Disney movies, yes. And I was kind of thinking, like, you have to be a bit particular about it. How to Train Your Dragon. I mean, to be honest, the only real draw of that world is that they have dragons, but they have dragons. There's not a lot more that you need. Otherwise, of course, the other one was always Toy Story. And I know technically if you go into Toy Story as a human, you don't really get to see the toys come to life and all that, but you could still try and catch them. And if you did catch them, both small child me and me of today both get far too excited about that possibility, even though I know my toys don't come to life. Otherwise, that toy sitting on the shelf over there that you can't see, that has had its nose chewed off by ferrets, would want to kill me. So probably good that one doesn't come to life. Oh, and I have one other thing to say quickly. I went to my very first vlogger gathering, YouTuber gathering, nerdfighter gathering thing this week, and I was so nervous. I have no idea how I actually managed to turn up there. I was all by myself, and it was terrifying. I need to find a different word, but it was. But then I went and I met people and it was the most amazing thing. Basically it was because this YouTuber who's Irish was in Melbourne, and basically so he did a catch-up, Bri, and he's awesome and he signed it, and it was just awesome. And I just wanted to tell you all because I guess you guys kind of understand, especially Ruth and Brendan, which still envious of you guys, but this was still pretty cool. So I'll see you all around, and I hope you're having lovely days and weeks, and see you soon. Bye.